Welcome to the Identifying the Central Idea using the Topic Method video lesson. In this video lesson, we'll take a quick look at how you can use topic and also purpose to identify the central idea of a piece of informational or persuasive text. Here's the strategy. It starts with the topic and then goes to the purpose, and you use those to identify the central idea. A topic is usually what the passage is about. So you can ask yourself, what is this passage about, generally speaking? And it's usually just a word or two, like cheese or pencils or the Constitution. Next comes purpose. You should ask yourself, what is the author's goal? What is the author trying to do? So you can usually answer that question by saying the author's goal is to do something. So to inform the reader about something or to persuade the reader to feel a certain way. Next, we have central idea. And so central idea kind of connects to the other two, the topic and the purpose, in this way. You can ask yourself, what is the big thing the author says about the topic in order to achieve the purpose? So if the topic was, what is the passage about? You've got your topic. And the purpose is, what is the author's goal? So you've got what the author's trying to do. You should ask yourself, what is the big thing the author has to say about that topic in order to achieve that purpose? All right, let's try this out. So let's say we had a passage like this passage here. We won't take the time to read it, but this passage is titled In Praise of the U.S. Constitution. This is an actual piece of informational text that was found in a document. And so we've got this. Now, if we wanted to find the central idea, we could begin by using the topic method. We could identify the topic, identify the purpose, and then use the topic and purpose to identify the central idea. Well, here's what it looks like. The first thing is we could identify the topic. Now, if we had read this passage, we would see that this entire passage is about the U.S. Constitution. That's the one or two words that this passage is about. That's the topic. So now let's go on to purpose. What is the author trying to do? Well, the author is trying to persuade people to like the U.S. Constitution. So in other words, the author is trying to convince people that the Constitution is a good thing. So now we know what the passage is about. That's the topic. We know what the author's purpose is, what they're trying to do. Now let's use that to identify the central idea. Well, if the topic is the U.S. Constitution, and the purpose is to persuade people to like the U.S. Constitution, well, when we read the passage, we'll notice that the central idea is the U.S. Constitution is worthy of praise. And so this entire passage is about just that. The author is saying that the Constitution is a good thing, it's worthy of praise, and then reasons are given for that worthiness of praise. So we've got our central idea sentence. And so how we got there again was by finding the topic, finding the purpose, and then seeing what the author says about that topic to achieve the purpose. And that's our central idea sentence.